The trial against the interdicted principal accountant Geoffrey Kazinda began in January this year. However, he has been on remand at Luzira prison since last October. Finally, his moment of truth had arrived. It took more than an hour for Justice David Wangutusi to read it out. The Anti-Corruption Court was jammed with friends and relatives of the accused, and it was with shock that they received the judge's announcement of Kazinda's guilt. He was found guilty of 26 counts of forgery. Handwriting experts had testified that Kazinda had forged the signature of his former boss, Permanent Secretary Pius Bigirimana. The signature was found on cash withdrawal authorization forms from the Bank of Uganda.
He had not yet used them, but we still think it is aggravating because the fact that they were in his possession certainly shows an intent to use them for the wrong purpose.
The court also found Kazinda guilty of the second charge of making documents without authority. The court ruled that Kazinda added the names of 2 people onto a list of 57 suppliers. The suppliers were to be paid 243 million shillings for delivering relief supplies to various districts affected by disasters. These included Bulambuli and Bududa, which were hit by landslides. Kazinda was also found guilty on charges of unlawful possession of government stores and abuse of office. The court will deliver its sentence on 26th of June. The prosecution led by Jane Francis Abodo has asked for a maximum sentence in order to stamp the government's commitment to fight corruption. The newly released sentencing guidelines by the judiciary set the maximum sentence for abuse of office at 7 years. That of forgery, 3 years, making documents without authority, 7 years, and unlawful possession of government stores at 3 years in prison. All the 4 counts carry a maximum sentence of 20 years. But Kazinda's lawyers have asked for lenience, saying he is a first-time offender and is repentant. They say he is the family's breadwinner and that he has already spent 7 months in jail. According to prosecution, Kazinda should be kept out of circulation in order for him to reflect on his deeds and also reform and become a useful citizen. But Kazinda has refused to comment on the ruling that has been made by the judge. Kazinda, could you still tell us? Sudil Biarhanga, NTV.